Lost in the sauce, lost in the sauce, lost in the sauce. Ain't nothing to a boss to get you lost in the sauce. Ain't nothing to a hustler to run up them bands. I'm a daddy, I'm a gangster, but first I'm a man. See you try to rob, then go as you plan. The pistol when the jam, when the level where it stand. See you cool, trying to play you like you weak, but that's one thing for sure. The boogie out the street, got style, got swag, got juice, got sauce. But I'm in with the beer, got me swagging like Rose. So low on myself, smoke the whole. Now I'm high in the tick on the ball. Ain't worried about talk, no shoot, no touch. Less about a you ain't got ain't nothing to a boss to leave a hoe in the sauce. Be careful how you talk, you get lost in the sauce. Watch how I walk and get. Okay. I was trying to make sure my sound is good and all of that. Okay, so it sounds like it's good. It sounds like it's good. Everybody can see me. Everybody can hear me. Make sure you hit that like button when you come through the door. Make sure you tap that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share if you care. Okay, so I am coming today with a few topics, but I want to touch on the Lizzo topic first because I guess that topic kind of hits home to me. Looking that she is a plus size girl, and so am I. But as you guys know, Lizzo has always expressed her confidence in her body and expressed her confidence in her plus size. So, hold on, let me share this right quick on Facebook. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you guys know Lizzo has always been vocal about how comfortable she is in her body and stuff like that. So Lizzo was actually spotted doing her, I guess, her new routine workout. And, a lot of people, sometimes no matter what you do, people are going to have something to say. So a lot of people, they're saying, Lizzo, what happened to the body positivity? I thought you were comfortable with being plus size. At the same time, I think maybe she's not that comfortable. I think maybe she was just kind of doing it for a cover, just talking about how comfortable she is with her size. But at the end of the day, everybody know being a larger size like that with a lot of weight on you is really, really unhealthy. And I'm saying that from the standpoint of another plus size girl who goes through a bit of a struggle trying to lose weight. But I'm going to get it because if you keep trying, you'll eventually get it. But looking at the fact that she's a singer, a lot of young girls look up to Lizzo. So I think she probably was looking at it in a different stance now. I think she's looking at it like, if I continue to put out this narrative that being big is the thing, I can eventually probably pass it on to a lot of other girls to think the same thing. And in the long run, it's going to cause a lot of health problems. And as you guys know, the number one killer in our community is high blood pressure, diabetes, and everything associated with being overweight. So kudos to you, Lizzo. I hope your workout works out good, and I'm looking forward to seeing your results. What do you guys think about her working out? I think it's something good. But, no matter what it is you do, somebody always going to have something to say. That's why you just have to live your life and be comfortable with who you are. So that's what I think about that. And I'm going to ease on off. This is not going to be too much of a long live. I did have a few things to break down. Starting with the lighthearted stuff and then, work my way into the other things. Okay. What'd you say? Big is good. Okay, Rich, I see you. Okay, so kudos to Lizzo. Keep it up, girl. Keep it up. I just think it's all about, even if you're not just working out to try to lose weight. I think it's more of a health thing. And I know sometimes when you have been, a little on the plus side of things your whole life, sometimes when you get later on in your life, like, my age and stuff like that, I'm a woman of a particular age, other health things can pop up. Okay, so I don't know if you all have heard, but NASCAR, they actually decided to remove the Confederate flag out of all of their advertising. And it's a NASCAR driver, not just him, but I think he's the one that's more vocal and speaking out about how he feels about it. He's not having it. He's actually saying, let me pull it up so I can tell you verbatim what he said. He actually is not having it. He actually think that NASCAR is actually, he says that NASCAR is pandering to a certain particular group. This is what he's saying. This is what he's saying. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in the building. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please make sure you hit that too. Okay, so the NASCAR race, his name is Ray. He has a really, really Italian name. But yeah, so Ray, he actually said this. Okay, so NASCAR got some men on the other side of the crayon box when it comes to the announcement of banning the Confederate flags. And they are announcing their feelings about how they feel about the ban. So it says that they even lost a driver. And it says who, in my opinion, he decided to quit before he gets fired later on down the line for some other things that he said that was not very a good choice of words. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, so Ray, that's his name. He wrote he was ending his career with NASCAR, the NASCAR Truck Series this season because of the decision that they made to take down the Confederate flag. And then it says, well, it's been a fun ride and dreams come true. But if NASCAR is going and they're headed into this direction, I will not participate after the 2020 season is over with. And that's what Ray ended up announcing. I believe he put that on his Twitter. And then he says, I don't believe in kneeling during anthems. And he also says, nor do he believe in, he believes that people should have the right to fly the flag that they love. Okay, so that's what he said. And then he ended up saying, I could care less about the Confederate flag, but there are people that do care about it, and that doesn't make them the R word. He said that doesn't make them the R word because they believe in the Confederate flag. But you still have to look at it in a point of the history behind the Confederate flag. There's a lot of history behind it, and a lot of it is not good. So, he made the decision to quit NASCAR. If you're a part of something and they decide to change their mind about some things that you don't agree with, you have the right to move on. So, it was real while it lasted, Ray. The show must go on, though. But at the same time, everything is not always going to go exactly the way that you want it to go. Let's just say Bubba. Bubba. He looked like he could be a Bubba, too. But, everything just not going to go your way all the time. It's kind of like with this whole pandemic that we've all been dealing with. It's a lot of rules, a lot of new rules that we have to follow, and a lot of people don't like it. And, I've noticed since I've been back to work, we've lost a lot of customers, but there's still a lot of people that's coming. So whenever there's some particular change implemented, there's always going to be people that have something to say about it. But it's not going to stop the change from happening. I can tell you that much. It's not going to stop the change. And like I said, the show must go on, and it will go on. So It's been nice having you, Ray. I've never even heard of you through NASCAR, but I guess. Okay. And there's another ad here that's speaking on Miss Oprah. So Oprah has been called out, and people have actually said that they don't believe that Oprah cares about people of color. They don't believe that Oprah cares, and they said some other things about Oprah. But I just think it's on the grounds that people are judging Oprah by the things that she has done and said. And that's what people do in this world. We judge you by not only what you say, but you are also judged by what you do, Oprah. Oprah, you have not shown a lot of support for the cause. I mean, I don't know if she have, but have she ever donated to Black Lives Matter? Has she ever donated to any of the people that suffered police brutality? As you guys know, Oprah has a really big bank. I'm not saying that she's obligated to do it, but I'm just saying for people to say that you don't care about the Black cause, you really haven't done a whole lot of things to show that you do care. So, it just that's how we feel, you know, pertaining to the person that said find it. But at the same time, Oprah, maybe this is the time for you to step up and do some donations. This is some time, this may be a time that you speak out about it on your network or something like that. And then I ended up seeing this as well. Let me pull this up. This is a ad actually speaking about showing if you care. Okay, now that I'm on that subject, do you guys know that Starbucks has actually made it where they have banned any of their employees to wear any type of merchandise dealing with the Black Lives Matter movement? They are not allowed to wear anything like that on the premises of Starbucks. So this information I believe came by way of the Neighborhood Talk. Or was it the Jasmine brand? Hold on, let me pull it up. Hold on. I think this is it right here. Okay, here it is. So Starbucks bans employees from wearing anything that supports the Black Lives Matter movement. Starbucks, like many businesses, took to social media to proclaim their support for the Black community, and they're protesting against the police brutality and the injustice that's been going on. But they have also implemented rules that any employees that come into their establishment wearing any type of Black Lives Matter, merchandise, they will be subject to maybe getting suspended or fired. I don't know. I just look at it like this. Looking at the situation that happened on Memorial Day and the situations that have happened with the cops dealing with our people of color, I think the support is awesome, no matter what business you may have. Let's just keep it real. Even a porn site called Pornhub, I'm pretty sure all of y'all are familiar with Pornhub, but even they showed their support for Black Lives Matter in the movement. So I'm like, Starbucks, why can't you? Not putting any pressure on you or anything like that. But I'm just saying, looking at everything that's going on and the stuff, everything that's been going on in the past, why would it hurt you? Or I guess they're looking at it like, okay, I'm just going to look at things from their standpoint. They're probably looking at it like every customer that comes in here may not support that movement. So I will not subject my customers to have to see this when they come in and patronize my business. So that's how they're looking at it. But at the same time, as you guys can see out here on the front lines of protesting, there's just as many non-black people as black people that are protesting. So it just makes me look at things in a different manner, that everyone is getting tired of this. So I don't know. I don't know what side you're standing on, Starbucks, but sometimes you can bend the rules a little bit. I mean, that's just what I think. What do you guys think about that? Okay. Okay, so this is the exact response that somebody ended up responding to Oprah, and she did respond back. Yeah, getting back into that. Okay, so this was on Twitter, and her name is She's Beautiful. And she ended up posting on the 9th of June. I don't care what nobody says. Oprah never gave a pluck about Black Lives Matter. It's all about the money and the power for her. Mm-hmm. It really is. It really is. And then Oprah responds and she says, you know my heart. Do you? Do you know my heart? With some prayer hands behind it. I don't know, Oprah. I don't know. We don't know your heart, but we do know your actions, okay? But, so, what do you guys think about Oprah? Do you think she shows enough support for her community? I don't know. I don't know. She really don't to me. She really don't show a lot of support to me. I've never just really heard about Oprah doing too much donating, standing up, speaking out on these matters that the protesters are going through. I never heard too much when it comes to Oprah. Oprah, you're gonna okay, so if people are speaking out and saying that they don't believe that you are showing, if they don't believe that you're showing enough care for the cause of your people, and whether you want to look at it like we're your people or not, we are your people. You are a woman of color, and it's people of color that's going through all of the mayhem that we've been going through for a long time with the police brutality and the injustice. So Oprah, now it's your time to step up. Now it's your time to step up, Oprah. It's your time to step up. Show us that you care. That's all we saying. That's all we saying. And there was another situation here I wanted you guys to see. Okay, so this is actually about Jay-Z is currently under investigation for data fraud in Norway. So he's under some type of investigation dealing with fraud. And it says Neighborhood Talk looks like Jay-Z's streaming service, and it's called Tidal, is under some serious fire since it's currently under investigation for data fraud in Norwegian. So it says they were accused of basically here it says they were accused of putting together, I guess, 320 million fake accounts. I guess they're trying to manipulate. This is like streaming manipulation. That's what they've been accused of. I'm going to make a little smaller separate video as far as that goes. But yeah, they were accused of manipulating the numbers, basically, and they're under investigation about that. I can't say that, it's impossible to do, because it is dealing with the world of technology. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And, when it comes to people that are out here and they're like diehard fans for a person, they're diehard fans, you rarely even see them download their music. So desperate times sometimes calls for desperate measures. So if he got to manipulate these numbers and manipulate the system, I guess they just got those numbers by any means necessary. And just like when it comes to YouTube, currently there's a YouTuber who got in contact with a bigger person trying to get some stories out of them, and they couldn't get the story, so they actually like recorded the conversation and they like putting it out there. But sometimes you just got to get these views, you got to get these numbers at any means necessary. And a lot of time when you're in the entertainment industry, when you just try to play it just smoothly, all the way good and honest, sometimes you're not just gonna move up that fast, baby. Sometimes you gotta manipulate and manipulate those numbers. Sometimes you got to get dirty, you got to get grimy, and you just got to get out here and get it sometimes, because this entertainment industry is a doggy dog world out here. And if you don't have a little bit of creativity, sometimes you got to get crooked, you got to drop a little low when it comes to what you thought were your values. And hey, sometimes you just got to get out here and get it. It's just like that though. But I hope everything goes okay with that investigation. I hope everything comes out okay. All right, what do you guys think about this? Lizzo with the workout plan, NASCAR banning Confederate flags, Oprah being called out for not being on her people's side, and Starbucks for not allowing Black Lives Matter Black Lives Matter shirts and other things on their premises when it comes to their employees. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And please stay tuned because I will be coming with much more. I'm off work today, so I think I'm going to come with another live probably later, or either I'm going to upload. I'm going to do one or the other. But no matter what, just make sure you stay tuned and check me out. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know it was a pretty short live, but I know when it comes to StreamYard, they give you so many hours for free. And then I got to link up this little account so I can keep on going. So I try not to stretch my lives out too long. And then I just don't want to be on here rambling, talking about nothing. So I hope you enjoyed the show. And please stay tuned for much more. Hit that subscribe button. And I will be checking on you guys later. And y'all stay blessed. As usual, love you, YouTube. Signing out, Katie Talk 101.